All right, folks, we are back here. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but volleyball game has started. 4-3. Fossil Ridge is up. Quite the tug of war as we begin here. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but we should be up and running, getting everything situated here. Great spike by Trinity Corney there, coming in from on the side, across her body, middle of the court. We got a tie ball game, Ryan.
This is a nail biter so far.
Just a bit long, a little too much jitters here. I cannot say enough about this crowd. It is a hot gym right now as we are at the very top, all sweating. I think everyone else is with us. Loud, lots of energy. Fossil Ridge with the set. An ace for Fossil Ridge. Number 10, Megson, going to Lafayette College next year. And another one goes long. Fossil Ridge going on 3-point streak here. 7-4 here in the first set on Stream It Sports. Thanks for joining us this evening.
The ball is outside the antenna, so that's going to be out of bounds for the Lambkins.
And Megson stays at the service line. 8-4 here.
That jump serve of hers has quite the power behind it. You can see those first two she aced. They just couldn't even get a hand on it fully, so.
I think she's hitting it right in that in-between spot where they don't really know how to hit it back.
Yeah, Paul Schmick, the coach for Fossil, he has been there for 12, 13 years or so.
Since we've been there.
Yep, I was actually a freshman. I graduated 2011, and he was there my freshman year was his first year. So back in 2008. And one thing he tries to really instill in the girls serving is pushing it to those outside lines, and even though it's cutting it close, it makes it that much more difficult for the serve-receive team to get that pass up.
Erica Kinsman on the service line. Collins able to stop bleeding, get a point. 9-5 here. Riley Zune. Looks like off the hands of Schroyer. Looks like it might have been going out, but when it comes around your face like that, you got to put your hands up.
Peyton got a piece of that block, and that's all you can ask for, and just tool the block is what they used to call it.
Back in your day.
Yep. And a tool right back for the Lambkins.
I think that was number 11. Serbusic on the spike off the Sabercats' hands off to the side of the court. Trinity Corney at the service line. And hits it right in the net. Me and Samantha Peters talk about all the time, giving those free points away on those serves. That'll give your coaching staff gray hairs.
You always hope you get that lucky bounce where it rocks on the tape and then falls on the other side, but not so lucky that time.
Number 2,
Ellie Brazzi
on the service line. And returns the favor with another free point. 11-7 here in the first set.
It's amazing how many points can be won and lost at the service line, whether it's a missed serve or a missed serve receive. That can make or break a game for any good team. It was a great safe pass by Peyton Dunn at the net. Pretty tight, but she was able to get a good setup for Semideni.
Semideni gets the spike, and now at the service line. And that one looked like it went right off her palm. hit the bottom of the net, and I think she's going to be subbed out. I don't think for that particular play, but Katie Simadini heading to University of Montana, I believe. We got a stacked senior squad for the SaberCats, 8 seniors, 1 junior. This is the year for them.
Emily Wynn goes into the net. On her hit, just caught it a little too tight, and the point will go to the Lambkins.
Looks like she tried to stop her body and hit that line at the last second. Hannah Serbusic at the service line now. Great save, great scramble by both teams. Free ball sent back over. No real possessions. You're able to get a solid pump set spike. A lot of free balls here.
Yeah, it looks like there's been a couple miss hits, but then also just a lot of smart placements by each hitter. Also wins the rally. That seemed like a long one.
Good grind there by both teams. Lambert with the serve. Little push shot there. Little miscommunication. And we're scrambling again, Mariah. Oh, little mistiming on the jump.
Got some hang time on that one. Great dig by Ellie Brazzi. Out to Peyton for the kill.
Great placement on the court there, right down the sideline. Looks like we have a timeout by the Lambkins, 14-9 here. SaberCats have the early lead here in the first set. We're going to take a quick break here on Stream It Sports.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
And we're back here, about 17 seconds left in this timeout. Cody McCoy along here with Mariah Betros and Randy McCoy on camera and producing. Special thanks to Phil Mildren helping us out in Denver on some of our technical difficulties, but we are up and running and glad to bring you this game. Number 8 here at the service line for the SaberCats.
Rachel Lambrecht.
Number 8, a junior.
One of the few underclassmen on this varsity squad.
She's got to be pretty dang good to get in on the court with this many seniors.
Right.
Oh, a little miscommunication there. Free ball sent over cross court.
A great set to the back right side and spike by number 5 on the Fort Collins team, Taylor Gallimore.
5'9" sophomore for the Lambkins.
Looked like Fossil wasn't really ready for that serve.
Yeah, looks like a little miscommunication. You got it, I got it, and then the dive. But libero number 17, Erica Jones, senior for the Lambkins at the service line. 14-11 here.
Pass a little tight.
Free ball sent over. Just a bit long there.
Those first passes, you're always looking to get it in the front center of the court to give that setter the best chance at a good setup for any of your hitters, but Fossil looks like they're having some struggles on the initial serve receive tonight.
SaberCats with a few subs in. Well, it looks like we got number
14. Courtney Dix. Long serve.
15-12 here. Looks like number 1 for the Lambkins, Marilyn Schroyer, senior, 5'4".
A great quick set by Rachel Lambrecht to Matea Megson for the kill. That short corner was nice to her.
Great placement. Now she'll be at the service line, 16-12 here in the first set here at Fossil Ridge High School. And in the net. I think that's 3 for the SaberCats.
I think we need to start keeping a tally.
I think so.
Because I've counted at least 4 tonight on those missed serves.
Lambkins have had a few. I think Fossil's had more in the last few points here.
Yeah.
Number 4, Erica Kinsman at the service line.
Pass by Courtney Dix and a dump.
Oh, she snuck it in there. Lambkins almost was able to dig it up and give them a chance, but hit the net there, 17-13.
Very smart read on Rachel's play there, being able to see the open hole in the middle of the court.
Number 11, Peyton Dunn, the only sophomore on the roster for the SaberCats. And I did not see it. Did that go long?
Serve. It looked like it was close, but they called it out. So that's another missed serve for the SaberCats.
I think we're on 4 or 5 for them. That's, I mean, that could be a 17-10 ball game if not giving those points away. Just the little things.
When you've only played about 30 points, it adds up. That's not a good percentage. Riley Dunn with the hit. Fort Collins Lambkins with a block and a great dig on Riley's part.
The Bear number 1, Charlie Durbin with the dig, and SaberCat point goes out of bounds. Sub coming in for the Lambkins, number 10, Trinity Corney coming back into the game. She wasn't gone long.
It seems like these teams haven't really been able to get into a good rhythm or anything because of all the change of possessions, and they've been just subbing so much they haven't had a solid rotation for a while.
A lot of scramble plays, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. Pass tight to the net and a joust, and Semideni gets it over. A hit for the Lambkins.
Looks like that went right off the fingertips of Katie Semideni. Gave him a chance, but...
Yeah, you get a little piece of it. It sometimes pops it up. It sometimes makes it harder for your teammates to get that ball back up.
Number 3, Sabrina Vandalis with the serve. Katie Semideni will get the point. Off Kinsman, and great hustle.
Jones goes into the bleachers on that one.
Bloody nose.
Luckily, she's okay. No broken bones. We're all right out here.
And now Semideni will be at the service line, 19-15 here. Who can get to 20 first? Almost a block by the SaberCats, but beautiful spike by Hannah Serbusic. She will be... Got a sub coming in, number 2, Sydney Kettlecamp back into the game. Erica Jones, the libero for the Lambkins this evening. Free ball sent over. Another free ball sent back over to the SaberCats. Get to try it again.
Great swing by Emily Wind. Another swing, but Lambkins dig it back up. Lambkins in the net. It's hard after seeing such a great dig, and then the front row just barely skims that. It's heartbreaking on the court, honestly.
Yeah, great defense by Lambkins. Number 8, Rachel Lambert at the service line.
Great pass.
SaberCats will try it here. Consistent amount of free balls sent over by the Lambkins, but I think the SaberCats, you could debate, has also sent their healthy amount of free balls.
Yeah, like you said, just can't get in a rhythm, and look, great hustle play by Rachel Lambrecht right there. Fort Collins with the swing and a kill.
Number 5, Taylor Gallimore. Great grind by both teams, but yeah, back corner there wide open. Hit your spot. We got 20-17. Collins making a little bit of a run, only down 3.
Hitters get a lot of the glory in this sport, but you think it takes that first pass that makes or breaks a play. You can't get that. You can't even set up a play.
Agreed. Great block there by Collins. That's
Great
number
block.
2, Cindy Kettleman. I think number 10, Trinity Corney, together on the block. Looks like we have a timeout. The SaberCats want to talk it over.
Felt that momentum just shift very quickly.
You got to slow that down. We'll take a quick break here. See you on the other side. You're watching Stream It Sports.
So do I.
Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving isn't style. Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
You're watching high school sports on Stream It Sports NoCo.
And we're back here. Short timeout for the SaberCats, at least. I think that was the coaching staff just saying, hey, get it together, refocus, stop the momentum. They were out on the court, but then about 20 seconds. Back at it here.
Matea gets the tip and falls in the back court.
Matea Mexon, number 10, a senior. And that's what you want to see, a point coming out of the timeout. Riley Zune coming back in the game. Mariah just informed me she committed to Nebraska.
She was committed to Nebraska as a freshman.
Not
from
bad.
what I know, verbally at least, or not verbally. I don't know the technicalities of it anymore. But
Oh, and there she is, showing her height and
great
extension.
block.
Just blocks the tip over, and now the Lambkins are going to take a quick timeout. We're going to keep it here, folks.
But going back to Riley Dunn going to Nebraska, or Zune, sorry. Dunn was the basketball player.
There you go.
But Riley Zune committing to Nebraska, and then Nebraska this last year just won the national championship. So she's going to be going to a #1 school next year. And we'll see how they do this year, but I think she'd be a great asset to that team as well. So we'll see how she does this year at Fossil.
Yeah, nice mix of rosters for the SaberCats and Lambkins. Lambkins only have 2 seniors. Very junior heavy with 7, 1 sophomore, and even 2 freshmen on the roster. SaberCats with, I think we said it before, 8 seniors, 1 junior, I believe, and 1 sophomore. So hopefully that JV team is good. They just beat Collins the game before, JV did, so hopefully the future looks bright for the SaberCats. Back at it here. Riley Zune.
That's by Riley Zune.
And that's tough. She's hitting it so far up, and she's hitting it cross court. That's just tough to beat.
She has the height where she can kind of place it wherever she wants, whether it's the 10-foot line and the deep court down the line. A lot of capabilities when you have that kind of skill and height combined. For Collins in the net on that play.
And just like that, set point for the SaberCats. Let Collins get back into it. It was 2018, and since the SaberCats have gone 4 in a row, Riley Zune subbing back in and dominating the last few points. Great block there.
But Collins covering their hitters very well.
Corner pocket for Riley Zune. And that, folks, is the first set, 25-18. I think after those timeouts, Fossil figured something out and went after it.
Coach Shimmick must have just refocused him right and snapped him out of it.
Yep.
Just in the nick of time, because it was getting real close there. So
Looks like we will switching sides of the court. Cheerleaders switching. Players getting their water, switching seats. We will take a break real quick and see you back here for the start of the second set.
I make my coffee at home.
I cut my own hair.
I buy in bulk. So do I.
Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving is in style. Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a road, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back, folks, here to the start of the second set. I want to give a huge shout out to one of our sponsors, Jim's Wings, over there by Moby Arena, Campus West. In my opinion, the best wings in Fort Collins. Go give them some love when you're in Old Town next time. But about to start the second set. Fort Collins, was a sleeper last year, but now they went deep in the tourney. I think everyone knows just about who they are. Number 3 in the state here. Fossil Ridge started the season number 1. Beat Chaparral, and then Lambkins beat Chaparral. No. Getting myself confused. Sabercats beat Chaparral. Now I think they lost later on. Now they're number 6. Lambkins have surpassed them, but Lambkins on the board, 1-0 to start. Number 3, Sabrina Vandalist at the service line. Sophomore, 5'6", lefty, making it over the net. Nice little sneak pass in there. Nice block. Number 4 sends it over, and it's long. Tied ball game, 1-1. Good communication by the Sabercats. And sub in here. Looks like number 14. I think that was Courtney Dix, yes?
Yeah, they switched up the numbers on the roster for us tonight, so that makes it fun. Luckily, I just knew her.
Trying to sneak it over,
Great
free ball
hustle
sent.
Play by Rachel Lambrick there with that dig. Didn't get as lucky that second time off that great swing by the Lambkins.
Number 5, Taylor Gallimore. Little heat on that one. 1-2 here. Sabercats wins the first set 25-18. Thanks for joining us here on Stream It Sports this evening in beautiful Fort Collins, Colorado.
It's beautifully hot tonight.
It's not cooling down either.
Pass tight to the net, but
oh man, she had all the space in the world. Great angle to hit it down. I think it just went off the wrong finger and went out.
Yeah, that first pass was a little tight to the net, which makes it just such a hard play to make for the setter and therefore the hitter.
Great elevation, though.
Great pass by Charlie Durbin to start it, and swing by Peyton Dunn for the kill.
Good elevation on that one as well. Hits the corner pocket there through the arms of the Lampkins. Megson will be back. I think we said she's committed to Lafayette College next year. We got a Charlie Durbin going to Rollins College. I think Emily Wynn going to Benediction College in Kansas. So we got a Benedictine, excuse me. Can't read my own writing. And as I say that, she gives up the point. So 2-4 here. Number 17, libero, Erica Jones to serve. Looks like Katie Simadini took one step just a little too far. Lampkins squeeze it in.
Over the net off that serve receive, and Trinity Courtney from the Fort Collins Lampkins just made him pay for it. She was right there to answer.
And something a little funky there. Maybe a little misstep right before the hit. Number 1 libero for Sabercats, Charlie Durbin with the hiccup.
Paul Schimmick taking a timeout for the Fossil Ridge Sabercats, looking to hopefully get a little refresh.
Yeah, we'll be right back here, folks.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Back here at Fossil Ridge. Sabercats take pretty quick timeouts, I must say. I think they keep it pretty short, 30 seconds. Hey, I think, when you got that many seniors, they all know what they're supposed to do. Just sometimes it takes a little reminder to relock in that focus, but we're back at it here. Looks like another little miscommunication.
Riley Zoon just didn't get her hands on it correctly for that pass and shanked it out of bounds. But I think those timeouts are just so short because at this point, you know what corrections you need to make. He didn't really need to say anything. They know they're not serve receiving well. And then just get back out there and refocus and relax and get the possession back.
Looks like that point's going to go to the Sabercats. The down ref did not see a tip before it went out of bounds. So Sabercats stopped the bleeding. 7-3 Lampkins here.
Peyton Dunn up to serve and puts it in the net. That's frustrating when you finally get the possession back and you almost can just feel the relief off the team and then miss serve. Riley Zoon gets the kill.
I think they got to feed her.
Quick change of possession once again, but now she's in the back row, and so they do a very quick rotation where there's your front row players, your back row players. So once she serves, once that possession's over, she's getting subbed out, I believe.
And another
serve. So yeah, here comes Riley's back row player, Ellie Brazzi.
We have a rough estimate, I think roughly 8 altogether. I would say majority have been the Sabercats of missed serves, either going long or in the net. Number 4 for the Lampkins, Erica Kinsman back to serve. We have, I think, Riley Zoon officially out. I wonder if they didn't
the down
properly
ref looked
sub.
like he just didn't correctly get it down or whatever that was mixed up. But Fort Collins number 4 up to serve. Charlie Durbin with the pass. Emily Wind.
Free ball sent over.
That was a good down ball by Fort Collins, and Katie Simonelli tries to get that good swing, and not enough for number 10 Trinity Courtney of the Lampkins. She said, "Not today."
Not in my house.
This is for Fossil Ridge's house, though.
I'm sure she lives very close. Katie Simadini. I think that went out. Yep, Lambkin point. Nice idea, though. But 4-11. Lambkin's starting to run away with it here a little bit.
Yeah, they're not giving much wiggle room and room for error for the Fossil Ridge SaberCats tonight right now. The second set. Emily Wynn with the kill.
Much needed point. Stop the bleeding. See if they can get any kind of momentum. You know, we've talked about it again and again. The SaberCats with all those seniors, you know, even when they're down by this much, they know what they need to do. Keep their composure. Stay as a team. Oh, a little miss hit, I believe. Great timing on the jump, but I think
it just hit the outside of Hannah Serbusik's hand and
hit the ring finger or pinky and went flying cross court, but libero for Fossil Ridge.
Charlie Durbin up to
Charlie
serve.
Durbin.
Hitting that corner. Great pass by the Lambkins to start it. Great swing. The Lambkins bench looking for a carry call on Fossil Ridge on that last play. Not getting it, though, clearly, as we were still in play.
Great blocks all around.
Happens so fast, it's hard to keep up with the play-by-play on these games. Great dig again by the Lambkins. They're keeping up. A slide hit by number 10, Trinity, and gets the kill.
What a point by the Lambkins.
Keeping up the momentum and the adrenaline during those plays is so difficult when it drags on that long, but hats off to the Fort Collins Lambkins on that play. That was a great all-around team effort on both teams, really.
Trinity Corney back to serve now. 6-12 here. SaberCats took the first set. 25-18. Lambkins looking to tie it up.
Emily Wynn winding up on that hit.
Beautiful hit there.
Dig comes right back over the net, but way out of bounds.
Number 8, Rachel Lambert.
Great powerful serve to the corner.
Good block by both SaberCats.
Free ball going over short. Taya getting that slide hit. And
I don't think she got all of that.
Yeah, that was a little less power than I think everyone was anticipating, but hey, it worked, and now we're sitting 8 points for Fossil Ridge to 12 for Fort Collins.
I think that's the way she drew it up.
I guarantee it.
Little miscommunication there, but back in rotation.
Blocked by Fossil Ridge and a good dig. Emily Wynn's swing coming right back at her. Great block by the Fort Collins Lambkins.
Got a sub coming in. Captain number 5, Taylor Gallimore. Didn't see that C on her jersey before.
I missed that as well.
Vandalis back to serve. The lefty, southpaw.
She's got some power behind her serves as well.
I think that was in. Yes, sir.
Sent it right over the heads of the defense players on Fossil Ridge. Great spot.
Vandalis back at it again. Nice compact serve over.
Hardly any time to react to that on serve receive, and Fossil Ridge is starting to feel the drain again.
Great blocks by Allison Crum, number 14. Taylor Gallimore. Looks like we have a timeout coming for the SaberCats. 8:15 here left. You're watching Stream It Sports. We'll see you on the other side of this commercial break.
I cut my own hair.
I buy in bulk. So do I.
Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving is in style. Start saving.
You're watching high school sports on Stream It Sports NoCo.
back here. Vandalist back at the service line. 8:15. Welcome back, folks. And you gotta hate to see that right out of the timeout. You discuss something, you have a game plan, you maybe drop a play, and just a mishit there on the serve, and Vandalist is back at it. I think this is her 4th consecutive serve.
Any little miscalculation on those first initial passes, as you saw, it can be very, very detrimental to the entire play.
Nice spike there by the SaberCats, tipped at the very last second.
Couple
9-16.
substitutions for the SaberCats as well. Courtney Dix back at the service line. Riley Zune, I apologize. Peyton Dunn's older sister. I coached in basketball, so I'm used to that name, even though I know Riley Zune as well. Great dig by Fort Collins. Swinging up again. A great
high
touch
ball
by
there,
Charlie
my gosh.
Durbin. Oh, and they're going to call Fossil Ridge in the 2-touch, double hit. Those ones that are so tight to the net, it's hard not to get a double hit on those.
Ella
Trying to better each ball.
Ella Steensma coming back in the game. 5'10" junior.
Hannah Sabusic serves, bullet to the Fossil Ridge line. Riley Zune adjusting, and out of bounds goes her hit. They're really letting the Fort Collins Lambkins run around with this game. Not nearly the competitive back and forth that the last game was.
Might be a little lack of focus. A free ball, Riley Zune was hitting back over there and just hit on the outside. And ball goes long for Lambkins. SaberCats get on the board. 10-18. Need to make a little run here. Usually what Samantha Peters and I have seen is once you hit 20, you might be the ones winning, even when it's that close. Whoever can kind of race to 20.
With these missed serves, that has been killing the Fossil Ridge SaberCats this game. They've had quite a few, and I think that honestly just adds up to the differential of the points, 10-19 right now.
They got away with it in that first set, but not as forgiving here.
Too many to adjust.
Simadini with the tap over.
Riley Zune up to hit. Gets it off the back of the arms of number 11, Hannah Serbusic on Fort Collins for the kill. We'll take it what we can get at this point. You're Fossil.
Yeah, but I think if you're the SaberCats, you got to continue to feed Riley Zune. She's been your playmaker here the last 2 sets. Last 4 years.
It starts with the pass every time, though. You can't even set up a hitter if you can't get the pass off the ground. And every time you get a possession, they've been handing it back with a missed serve, so it's hard to compete in any game. It's like free throws in basketball, you know. If you get given the point, you got to capitalize on it.
Marilyn Schroyer in the game and at the service line, coming over. And another mishit off the hands.
Looked like Lambrecht was kind of debating whether or not that was going to be out of bounds and decided a little too late, sadly. 21-11, Fort Collins High School.
I believe this is the highest that Lambkins have gotten it here. Great
Double block for the point. Katie Simadeni and Riley Zune together. They are a powerhouse at the net, that is for sure. With the height and the skill the two combined have, it's hard to get a hit past those.
Subs coming in here. Number 2 at the service line, Ellie Brazzi.
Very close to being out of bounds on that serve. Fort Collins with a miss hit. Number 9, Ella Steensma into the net. Back to Fossil it goes. Hopefully they can stop this momentum again and get this second set.
Just off the hands. Is that Steensma with the spike?
Yeah, she got hers after that last miss hit. She's like, no way, I'm gonna get it again. Try me.
And just goes long. Great communication. You can hear it up here from the booth. Calling out, out, out. 14-22 here.
And that's so key. When you can't really tell yourself, but someone next to you is screaming it, trust them.
All about
Team
the
sports.
Anglo.
Powerful hit by 11. Hannah Serbusic for the kill.
That was a loud spike. That got the crowd a little more energy on that one. My gosh. Get a new ball in here.
Ellie tried to get a piece of it, and she did. But with that, at that point, it's hard to control that speed.
Number 22 back to serve.
We don't have her name, sadly.
Not seeing her on the roster. I do apologize to her. Looks like that ball is out. Point SaberCat. Good idea, though. If you're going to miss close.
Sadly, misses don't get points, Cody.
Risk it for the biscuit, as I always say. Great play, my gosh. Usually that's just a tip play. There's a lot of air under those to give.
She had some force behind that.
Beautiful play.
Sabrina Vandalis with the dump in the middle.
Could have called maybe a push.
Such a sweet spot. Push.
Close. Could have been a bang, because you got a lot of velocity.
We'll call it a heave.
Yeah.
Matea makes it, comes right back at him, gets it through the block for the kill. Fort Collins at set point, 24-16 Fossil Ridge.
Allison Crum and Riley Zune back in the game. See if they can make one last run before set point.
Courtney Dix serves. And she tools the block, gets it right off the tip and dumps it just on the other side of the net. Great swing by Fort Collins.
16-25 here. Excuse me, 25-16. Lampkins take the second set. We're all tied here at 1. Looks like we got some student shenanigans about to start here for the break, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll see you on the other side.
I make my coffee at home.
I cut my own hair.
I buy in bulk.
So do I. Jag tar med mitt eget godis när jag går på bio.
I still use my parents' TV login.
Saving is in style. Start saving with the Anywhere account today.
At Toyota, safety isn't an option, it's standard. So features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system are always included on every single Toyota RAV4. To get similar features on a Rogue, Nissan charges over $6,000. They shouldn't. We don't. Just announced, get $3,000 cash back on a new 2018 Toyota RAV4. For other great deals, visit your Toyota dealer today. Or find your Toyota at toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to set number 3 of the Fossil Ridge Fort Collins volleyball match. Rachel Lambrecht just served. Fort Collins with the tip in the deep corner. Riley Zoom gets barely a piece of it, but Fort Collins comes up with a point. Cody McCoy is a little slow to get back on his mic, so we're back though. Kind of came out of that timeout in a hurry.
Blazing. And
a
little miss hit. Going off the forearm of Riley Zune, 0-2. Lampkins picking up right where they left off. Number 3, Sabrina Vandalis, the lefty again, back at it. Katie Simadini, nice cross court spike, and it's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Number 11, Hannah Serbusic. I believe there was maybe someone else down there. Vandalist back at it.
Katie Simadini with a cross court hit. Quick set. The dig by Fossil. Simadini again to the swing, and it hits the antenna, so out of bounds for the SaberCats. Point, Fort Collins. They're starting out strong here with the 4-0 lead.
You can tell the SaberCats are really trying to slow it down. Methodical
they
passes.
Shake this off though.
Yeah, walk it through, but they can't catch a break. Lampkins are playing extremely well.
Their passes have just been a little off. They kind of struggling to get that first perfect pass, and then you can't really run any sort of true offense off of that. Great dig by number 4 for the Lampkins, and a swing and out of bounds. They're looking for a touch, and the refs are going to say, no, ma'am.
Lampkins just seem to dig everything.
They are not letting hardly anything hit the ground right now.
The 14, Courtney Dix at the service line, 1-4 here. And the third set of this huge number 3 versus number 6 matchup here in Fort Collins.
Tip from the middle for Fort Collins, and Fossil digs it up. Riley Zoom.
Good hustle.
Oh. Just short for the Fort Collins Lambkins.
Cheerleaders parted the Red Sea to give her as much of an opportunity, but
Erica Jones, the libero, had a great hustle play getting that ball up in the back court and trying to give her teammates a chance at that. Courtney Dix with the serve again. Great dig by Charlie Durbin for Fossil Ridge to Zune with swing. Another dig by Lampkins.
And it's looking for a tip and not gonna get it.
Hannah Serbusic had some power on that, but it looks like she's just kind of catching it behind her, and that's why it's just skyrocketing out of bounds.
And finally the Lampkins make a mistake. They've been so perfect.
A mispass on Erica Jones for the Lampkins, and Fossil Ridge will tie up the game at 4-4. It's right as I say something about them getting momentum, and
the
Fossil
power
Ridge
that we have.
catches back up.
And Collins keeps looking for a tip on some of these long balls and not getting it from the up ref. Courtney Dix on a streak here, 5-4. SaberCats have taken the lead.
Great block by the SaberCats, Megson, and I
Peyton
want to
Dunn.
say it was done. Yep. All that blonde hair in the front row, it's hard to keep them straight sometimes. Courtney Dix with a serve again to number 4 with an overpass, and Riley Zoom makes her pay for it.
You can't serve that one up to her. I don't think she was trying to hit it that close to the net, but
It's hard when you're setting the other team.
that's tough.
You can't
that could be tough.
can't really get back from that. Those are the worst feelings as soon as it leaves your hands over that net. Right again.
And another one off the
Megson
knee.
up, it's still up. Maybe, no, they're gonna call it double touch on the Lampkins, and Fossil will get the
Lampkin's going to take a timeout, try to get this figured out. 2 passes go wide over and really give the SaberCats a free spike, but we're going to take a quick break here. 8-4. We'll be right back. And we're back here. Want to give a huge shout out to Jamie R. Menifee and Andrew Stevens over to my left, the boys golf coaches, 2015, 2016, 2017 league champions. I think they just ended the season going into the playoffs, so good luck to them as they enter that. And it goes long again. 9-4. Fossil scores on the Lambkin timeout. Sub coming in for the Lambkins, number 2. Sydney Kettlecamp, 5'9". We got a freshman coming in.
Looks like Hannah Serbusic was the one that made that first serve pass and tried to swing on that and just, again, caught behind it, sadly. Great pass to start off the set.
Nicely
Swing
executed.
by number 5, Taylor Gallimore. Peyton Dunn. Just a little too late to get to that dig by Courtney Dix, and the point will go to Fort Collins.
Number 9, Ella Stinsma coming back in. I got to apologize. They all have a C on their jersey. That just means Collins, not captain.
Oh, wow.
I gave someone the captain shout out before, and
maybe not.
I take it back. They're all just Fort Collins. Serve makes it over the net to Riley Zune, who gives that free spike back.
A quick set to Matea Megson, and they will get a touch off of the Fort Collins number 2, Sydney Kettlecamp, for the kill.
For those who missed it, Fossil Ridge took the first set 25-18. Collins came back immediately and won 25-16 very handedly, I would say, in that second set. We got a 1-1 tie.
I feel like there's a lot on the table for these girls tonight, with this game being number 3 team in the state, Fort Collins, against the number 6 Fossil Ridge.
And his bragging rights, I would say.
Bragging rights in the city, always the best part as well. A little icing on the cake.
I think we've both played in enough games to know that no matter the records, it's always great when they're both ranked, but especially top 10.
Yeah.
But no matter the records, this is a huge game.
The jitters are real in these games. Got to shake them off and just play through it. And back row swing by 11 Serbusic. And Fossil can't answer to it.
17 libero Erica Jones, senior, back at the service line.
Fort Collins 7, Fossil Ridge 10. Lambrick looking to dump the ball as well. Hustle play
Can
by
they get it
Durbin.
over?
Oh, and just another miss pass. Collins will take the point, 10-8.
Erica Jones still serving.
If I'm not mistaken, she's the one that had the run that last game. Fossil's not letting him get a chance on a run this time by getting a quick kill.
Peyton Dunn with the spike.
Dig by Peyton Dunn. Back row hit by Courtney Dix to Fort Collins. Jones, and a swing by Trinity Corney, and Fossil will block it. Put a roof on that hit. A roof. You'll hear that.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we have the insights of the great Mariah Beatriz over here. And the ball goes over, and
Miss serve by Peyton Dunn.
another one for the SaberCats.
They have done better at making their serves this game, and I think that's made the difference in why they have a lead, 12-9.
Good friendly chance going back and forth between SaberCat students and Lambkin students.
Riley Zune with that deep corner spike for the kill.
13-9, I say, you gotta feed her. Feed the fire.
Well, now she's rotating out.
I think Katie Simadini coming in the game. The scoreboard channel just broke out, but it is 13-9 in a tie ball game. So
That scoreboard
say
chant.
what you will, yeah.
Half the time, I don't even understand these kids.
Those kids.
Those kids.
It's been so long, Mariah, since we were those kids.
Fossil Ridge tries to get a dig off of the Fort Collins hit and can't get enough of it, sadly. So Fort Collins gets the serve, number 4, Erica Kinsman to the service line, 13-10. Charlie Durbin with the pass. Lambrick with the hit.
Great idea. They just can't get it over.
Great read on the block. You could tell that passer was just a little too far back. Peyton Dunn was sinking back on that hit and barely just grazes off that block and drops.
Kinsman back to serve once again.
Great pass to start it off. Katie Semadini out on the outside. Great dig by Jones.
Oh, free ball's gonna have to go over. Semadini.
Great dig by Collins. Serbusic with the hit again. Jones not letting much fall in that backcourt. And they get it right at the top of that block. For kill for the Lampkins.
13-12, they've crawled all the way back.
This game, even though there was 4 or 5 point deficit, feels like it's a close game the whole time. A missed pass by Katie Semadini for the ace for Erica Kinsman yet again.
Looked a little awkward there. I don't think if she was fully confident what she wanted to do there with the ball.
They're getting the momentum going with this rotation here at Fort Collins. Kinsman serving. Ellie Browsey with the pass. Breck with the hit, and Collins with a block. Stuffing that hit real quick.
Hannah Serbusic with the block, I believe. And the Collins bench all about that. Looks like we have a timeout coming. Big run there by the Lampkins. I believe it was maybe 13-10, 13-8, or 12-10, 12-8, and Lampkins have come back. But hey.
Now taking the lead, 14-13.
We'll take a quick break here on Stream It Sports.
They play a bunch of stuff.
Back here, want to give a huge shout out to Jim's Wings, Campus West over by Moby, one of our sponsors this year. Huge shout out to them, along with Pedersen Toyota and First Bank. If you'd like to sponsor Stream It Sports, give us a tweet, Facebook message, or email at rmccoy@streamitsports.com. We'd love to have you for the season. And Fossil Ridge gets back on track. Ties the ball game 14-14. Nice to have a point coming out of the timeout. Very few points out of timeouts for the team who was called a timeout. Usually we've been seeing mistakes today or this evening. And that free spike, nice dig there by number 1, Schroyer.
Fossil doesn't get enough of a hand on that block, and Fort Collins will come away with the kill and the point and the lead. Number 10, Trinity Corney up to serve. Oh, tries to drop it just on the other side of that net. You could tell she was trying to get that serve very short. Sadly, just a little too short.
15-15 here.
Lambrick to serve.
Free ball.
Pass by Fort Collins, but their setter's able to pull it in, and Matea still makes him pay for it, that free ball. Those free balls just make it so much easier to set up the offense for the other team. Serbusic tooling the block of Fossil Ridge for the point.
Serbusic has just been huge this game.
We've been saying her name a lot.
Yes.
Her and Trinity Corney, they've been two very big playmakers of the Fort Collins Lambkins tonight.
Vandalus back to serve.
Pass by Durbin out to Semideni for the kill.
Semideni's one of those girls, they got to get heating up. She's usually a huge part. I think she's had a few hiccups, but I think, you know, right there she got dialed in. Hopefully she can keep it up. She's a huge part of their team.
So much about finding your rhythm as a hitter. If your timing is off, everyone notices. You notice especially. Jones with a great pass to start off.
With the block.
Taylor Gallimore just couldn't get over that Fossil Ridge block.
Mexon and Dunn on the double block. Now Courtney Dix will be back to serve. 18-16.
Fossil Ridge.
Did you just finish my sentence?
No, sandwiches.
Hashtag Disney reference. And Lambkins get back on. 18-17 here. Great placement of that. Number 11 back to serve. Hannah Serbusic. Ooh, I think that was going to be on the line, but didn't want to risk it. Zune with the touch pass over. And number 9, Ella Steensma. Beautiful cross-court, my gosh, cross-court pass.
Skimmed it right off of Durbin's arm. Couldn't get behind it enough to give it a chance of playing. Serbusic back to serve again, and aces Riley Zune.
And Zune has had a few of those.
I think they're aiming for her right now. I don't think I've seen many other people pass off of her serve. I think they're trying to get it to Riley Zune, and now you see Fossil Ridge has shifted over their formation just a little bit and pulled it up, and
I think they were trying to bait her into it again. Yep.
Try to get it short to Zune again. You can, kind of crazy how you pick up on that, and you really do just find the weakness, and you can tell they're kind of getting
a weakness in such a great player too.
Well, a lot of those big up front hitters, they have substitutions for the back row. And kill for Fossil Ridge. You have the rotation where you'll have a defensive specialist play for that hitter, and they have their role, so they know passing and the defensive side isn't going to be their first forte. It's the hitting, it's the blocking. Matea Mixon with the serve out of bounds. But everybody has their roles, and
Charlie Durbin coming back into the game. Mixon will take a seat. Erica Jones back to serve. 20-20, all tied up here.
Dix with a great pass to start off, and Zune. Nice hit. Quick set. Digs it. Oh, and they gave it up again.
Free ball's going to have to go over, but I think you'll take it.
Great hustle by Collins. Out to Zune and out of bounds down the line. Very close hit. Fort Collins will take that point. Pays the hustle on that play. Fort Collins up 21-20.
Takes the lead here.
That was a great hustle play on Fort Collins. Pass by Durbin, dumps it to the middle. Lambrick out to that right side hitter. Dig by Durbin. Riley Zune with the swing and a kill.
Good job by Zune there. Didn't feel like she had to crush it. Kind of slowed down, took her time, got timing on it. Didn't hit it as hard as she normally does, but sometimes you got to take a step back, slow it down, and they got the point.
So much of it's about placement, reading the blockers, reading the defense, and she placed it well, and Collins just had a hard time getting that pass up, and Dunn comes back with a missed serve. 22-21, Fort Collins with the lead.
I think that's got to be over 10 for the SaberCats in this whole match, or at least close to double digits.
Shoya with the serve, jump serve to the corner to Riley Zune. Emily Wynn with a swing, and Fort Collins is in the net, so they are going to get the point. Fossil Ridge ties it up.
Emily Wynn is getting some elevation on her
she
spikes.
Has incredible height for being one of the shorter hitters. When she hits, she gets up there, and you think she's 6'3".
And they feed it to her.
Oh, yeah. She's got crazy power on her swings, I've noticed.
Ellie Brassey back to serve. And Corney with the spike.
Just a little too quick to get in front of Ellie Brassey. 23-22 Fort Collins with the lead again. Just back and forth. Now it feels like more of a tight matchup with the number 3, number 6.
This feels about right.
You see it right here. Charlie Durbin with an overpass and
not going the push either. That was close.
Places it right back at him and in the gaps. That was great placement by Vandalist.
Looks like we got a timeout. Fossil Ridge trying to talk it over. They just need 3 to win it, 4 to win it, but Collins just need 1 set point. So we'll see what happens right after this quick commercial break. And back here, set point for the Lampkins, 24-22. SaberCats took a timeout just to gather and get a game plan here.
Charlie Durbin with a great pass to start it out to Semideni. Dig by Jones.
Good block. Free ball got to be sent over. Collins could end it right here.
Serbusic with the swing. Ellie Brassey with the dig. Charlie Durbin lofting it up and a free ball by Emily Wind over the net.
Just staying alive.
Serbusic with a great swing and done with a wonderful dig as well. Got to talk and make sure they get it over the net.
Just playing defense.
Corney, a great cover by Fort Collins, but can't get it back. Fossil Ridge with a point, bringing it to 23-24.
And there wasn't one offensive possession by the SaberCats right there. Just free ball after free ball. Collins giving it everything that got great spikes.
That was a very defensive possession.
Very defensive.
For the SaberCats, but they weren't letting much hit, and neither was the Lampkins, so.
Charlie Durbin will try to tie the ball game here. And, nice dig.
Sends it deep into the corner. Ellie Brassey with the dig. Quick set to Matea for the kill.
Tie ball game.
Cody. 24-24.
And a timeout. The Lampkins couldn't end the game. We're going to go into extra points here in this third set. We'll bring you the ending of it right after this. Randy, take it away. Back here, quick timeout once again for the SaberCats that we've talked about. They're getting the huddle. Here's what you need to do and get out. Lampkin's taking a little more time to game plan. We got a tie ball game here, 24-24. You got to win by 2, I believe. Confirmed by myself.
Charlie Durbin with a deep serve. Fort Collins with a quick set and a swing. Ellie Brassey with the dig.
Semideni.
Swing, great dig by Jones. Serbusic with the off-speed hit, and Fossil can't catch it.
Looks like a little bit of miscommunication there by the SaberCats, but I think Semideni was really the only one in the area. Felt like she had to try to make a play, but set point again for Collins, number 22 coming in the game.
The one we don't have a name
for. Oh my gosh.
The one who has no name.
I guess so.
Yeah, Semideni tried to get as much as she could, but just came off wrong and no one could really catch it. Deep serve out of bounds on Fort Collins. So Fossil Ridge gets the possession again.
That was a close ball. That line judge took a second just to make sure.
That one you thought he was going to be squatting next to the line trying to figure out how close it was.
And you would think game that close with set match, you would maybe attempt to hit it just to be safe, but
you don't want to line judge with glasses on those plays.
There you go.
Lambrick up to serve. Tie game 25-25. Pass by Collins out to Serbusic at the tip, and a dig by Jones. Katie Simonetti up on the other side and gets the point. Holy cow.
Big miscommunication by the Lambkins. They all kind of stopped and looked at each other.
Everybody waited for someone else to make the play, and communication is key in this game.
And Collins gets the point. What are they calling?
Fossil Ridge is in the net. Number 10, Matea Megson, they are calling was in the net on that play. When she's sprinting across the net, punching it back over her head, you're doing everything you can to prevent that, but tie game 26-26.
A 45-minute set here in the third.
Vandalist up
Who's
to
gonna take it?
serve. Ellie Brace with the pass out to Katie Semideni with the swing, and she gets the kill. Advantage Fossil. Gotta mix tennis and volleyball tonight.
And ping pong.
Add Fossil.
Yeah.
Well, this set's huge with the tie game so far. This is gonna be to get a very, very big advantage into the next set.
Riley Zune rechecking into the game here.
Courtney Dix to serve. Serves it to Jones.
Oh man, what a placement.
Vandalist raids the defense yet again with that dump to the middle of the court.
And
she makes it look so easy.
Fossil asking for...
So they're asking, since she's back row and she left her feet and put the ball over the net, if it was a back row attack.
Obviously illegal.
They're still
I just
calling
learned
it Fort
something.
Collins ball, tie game again. They were wanting to see if she broke the plane of the net when she sent the ball over because she was off of her feet.
Riley Zune.
Hits the ball out of bounds, and it's 28-27.
Advantage Collins. It's fun to see which half of the stands has the energy during which
Louder
point.
in my right ear, louder in my left ear now. Riley Zune with the swing and a dig by Fort Collins. Matea Megson gets over the net and tips it. And now the Fort Collins coach is asking if she was over the net. The down ref is asking if she was over the net.
They're double checking that.
But the up ref has the best vantage point, so of course the Lambkins are going up to talk to him and figure out what exactly just happened. And it looks like they're giving the point to Fossil Ridge. Matea's tip over the net. Straight down on the Fort Collins court was good. 28-28. This game might go to 40, it feels like. How back and forth this is. Matea Megson serving to Serbusic. Jones with the set. Out to Riley Zune. Tips it down, and Fort Collins is not letting anything touch the court.
Oh, a miss hit.
A miss hit by number 9, Ella Steensman, for advantage point. Fossil Ridge, 29-28.
Lambkins defense just does not break. They bend, but they just do not break.
They have been outstanding with getting these hits off the ground and making sure nothing hits the floor. Pass by Jones. Back set to number 5 and out of bounds for the game. Lambkins looking for a touch call, but they're not going to get it. That is going to be set number 3 to Fossil Ridge.
Beautiful game, really, by both teams. Just great volleyball all around.
That's the nail biter that we were looking for.
Yes, ma'am. 2-1, Fossil takes the lead. They could potentially end it here in the next set. They're going to be switching benches here. We will be right back after these quick messages from our amazing sponsors. And we're back here, folks. Cody McCoy, along with my partner in crime, guest host, wasn't even on the schedule. Not even on the roster for Stream It Sports, but she did some games a few years back. A volunteer coach for the basketball and volleyball team, Mariah Beatros is, and former SaberCat alum. And I'm dating her sister.
We've known each other too long, Cody.
Named each other way too long. I said, hey, I might need some help with the broadcast, so thank you, Mariah, for helping me and Randy McCoy out.
Absolutely. It's amazing how far we've come from your freshman year and my junior year in speech class.
Yes.
Presenting in front of the class, and now look at us.
We're talking to people online.
To almost a sold-out crowd in Fossil Ridge High School. Collins with the first swing. Katie Semideni tipping it over to the middle of the court. Block by Fossil Ridge is good. First blood by Fossil Ridge.
I think if you're the Lampkins, it's all about momentum here in the start of this fourth set, making sure they don't get, stay in control.
Make sure you control the tempo of the game. You can't let them get too far ahead, and you control the speed of the attacks, the defense, and they've been doing great on the defense, but got to get a rhythm on offense now. The hit goes out of bounds from Taylor Gallimore.
Rachel Lambert Jr. will be at the service line, 2-0 here to start.
High pass for the Lambkins, back set to Serbusic. Semideni setting it deep to the corner, and it is good. That's that sweet spot. And I know from experience, Paul Schimmick is happy about that play. If you have to send over a free ball, you're going to put it deep into the corners.
Risk it right there, yep. Coffin corner. Back to serve here, and it's in.
Ace.
Little miscommunication there, yeah.
Thinking it was out of bounds, and you got to follow that ball to the line. It's the only way you make sure it's either in or out. And here comes a substitution for Fort Collins. Number 4, Erica Kinsman is out, and in for her is Ella Steensma.
And if you're just now joining us, Fossil won the first set 25-18. Collins won the second one 16-25. Fossil came back to win. I believe it was 28-26.
High free ball over the net. Katie Semideni with the swing. Fort Collins with the dig. Deep corner again. Serbusic put that same play back onto Fossil.
Collins on the scoreboard now.
4-1. Fossil Ridge in the lead, and Serbusic to the service line.
Great low pass there.
Quick set right to the middle to Matea Megson for the kill for Fossil Ridge. Katie Semideni back to serve, and Riley Zune stepping in. Front row, let's see what they can do with this.
Yeah, looks like we got a shoe timeout. Hey, just so everyone knows, Stream It Sports, if you haven't heard, also doing football, soccer, of course, volleyball right now. We got basketball, wrestling in the winter. Got a full, healthy schedule of broadcasts this year. Hope to see you. Dave Haase and Randall McCoy in the football schedule. These two teams will be playing extremely soon. I believe Sabercats take the point, 6-1. Katie Semideni back to serve. And, oh man, they're calling it in. That line judge looked pretty dang confident. We got a timeout coming from the Lampkins to stop the bleeding. Trying to get it together, see if Sabercats can keep rolling.
This is not the way to stop the momentum.
Exactly, 7-1 here. We'll take a quick break after these quick messages. Next football game, Friday. We're back here. Fossil Ridge Radio being played. We got cheerleaders on both sides. That's what I love about these inter-town games is everyone shows out. It's just a fun community to be a part of, and we're back at it. Collins serving it back over.
So Boosie trying to hit out of that back row and just gets it a little wide and out of bounds. Not the start you want coming out of a timeout for Fort Collins, but Katie Sevenetti up to serve yet again. Collins looking for a side out. Just an off pass by Jones and a free ball back over to Fossil Ridge. Lambrecht out to Zune for the kill.
She gets right back on track. She's had a few miss-hits, hard hits, but just off the side of the sideline, but she gets right back at it, 9-1. Can you believe it after that last set?
The tides have turned for Fort Collins until now.
The power we have.
Miss hit by Semedetti, miss serve by Semedetti.
Samantha Miller and I always talking about it. The power we have as broadcasters making a point, and then and then they go against it.
As soon as you pay attention to it,
Yep.
then it changes. Now Jones for Fort Collins back to serve. Zune with the roll shot to the middle of the court. Jones setting up. Fort Collins, and block goes out of bounds from Fossil Ridge. Point Fort Collins, 9-3. Slowly crawling their way back out of this hole, maybe?
And they can do it. Number 3 team in the state. Went deep in the playoffs last year. Should not be intimidated by this moment.
Zune up to hit, hard cross court. Past the Fort Collins defense. Serve back to Fossil Ridge, Matea.
Nice dig there.
Grazing the net. Fort Collins looking for a touch again, and
looking for a tip. Lampkin's really looking for a tip. They thought they had it.
sadly number 5 Taylor Gallimore did not get the touch, I guess, on that hit.
Fun fact, Fossil played last night at Legacy, I believe.
No, it was at home.
At home.
Yep.
But they did play last night, so a back-to-back coming off for the SaberCats. If they can get this win, nice block by Collins, but just out of bounds. But as I was saying, if they can get this win on a back-to-back, I don't care if you sweep them or not last night. I mean, you're still getting – oh, both teams played last night. Producer Randall McCoy coming in with the
Extra fun
clutch fact.
Matea serving again, Megson.
So no excuses
and
tonight.
Someone was in the net there. It's going to be called on Fossil Ridge. Number 15, I believe. I'm not sure if that was who it was in the net, but pass by Ellie Brazzi out to Peyton Dunn, and she gets blocked by Trinity Corney on the right side.
And number 9 was in there as well, Ella Steensma. Double block.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I was just about to say that. Known each other too long.
Too many of similar references are being made. Riley Zune hits it out of bounds. Point for Collins.
Game of runs.
Sneaking back. You can't let him sneak back, but 12-6 Fossil Ridge over Fort Collins currently. Schroyer to serve again. Ellie Brazzi. Quick set into the middle for Fossil Ridge. Out to Riley Zune now. The block goes out of bounds yet again.
I gotta say, give them credit. I don't think Riley Zune gets blocked that cleanly very often. So nice job by
Gotta line up
Lampkins
with
there.
her shoulder and hope she doesn't turn it on you.
Done back
Yeah,
to
just
serve.
getting as high as she does, because she's got, let's see here, a lot of height. I can't see her stats of her height exactly like I can for Fort Collins currently, but I want to say she's about at least 6'3", 6'4".
Oh, for sure.
Not
Ella
positive.
Steensma with the nice tip in, snuck it right in the middle.
Either way, she's up there, so matching that with a block that is shorter than her, it's quite the task.
Zune for the spike, gets the tip, hits the ground. Point, SaberCats 14-7. back and forth here, but will it be a little too late for the Lambkins? Going to have to make quite the run here.
Elstein's going to try to get to that dig, and sadly just not in time. Courtney Dix up to serve for Fossil Ridge.
A little birdie just told me that Riley Zune is 6'5", he believes. So, fun fact out of the air.
Thank you, the cloud. Just I haven't stood next to her in a while, so I can't really just guesstimate as well as I used to.
Yep, and Serbusic with the very powerful serve, or spike, excuse me, 14-8 here. Corny back to serve.
Corny also with a significant amount of height, listing is 6'2". She's been playing well out of the back row and the front row tonight.
And
out of bounds. That was a good communication for Fort Collins, seeing that.
Collins played Horizon last night, it looks like, and also got a sweep. So both teams, really no excuses. They had the same exact night last night.
Ace by Corny right down the middle between Durbin and Dix.
Looks like sub coming in.
She just served a rocket down between those two.
Number 4 coming back in the game, Emily Wind.
Collins only losing 2 sets
the whole
so
season.
far this season. Not games, sets. That is very impressive by the number 3 ranked Fort Collins Lambkins, and they get a hit off the block and out of bounds. So point Collins, they're sneaking up on him this run. Trinity Corny serving 14-11.
Coach Shimmick is not going to let it get much more. They got a timeout coming. 14-11, as Mariah just said. We'll take a quick break. See what happens. I cannot wait. Randall, take it away. Commercial break.
Shake your booty. Okay. Oh, okay.
You miss high school at all? At first, I really
After
did.
seeing it, not anymore.
There's parts of it that
I
are
would
like,
not want to be in high school. I miss like seeing your friends regularly.
like every day. It's just like,
yeah, like the convenience of it. And then aside from that, though, not too much. Like, you couldn't pay me enough to go back to high school and like actually attend.
And we're back. Mariah and I just reminiscing if we would like to be back in high school or not. I graduated in 2013, and Mariah graduated in 1948, I believe.
Such a wiseacre.
Corny back to serve. We'll see if the Lambkins can keep it going or if the SaberCats can stop them in their tracks.
Pass by Durbin. Out to Semideni with a swing, and Fort Collins gets it up, and it's still in play. What a great team effort there on that defensive play by the Lambkins. Serbusic roll shotting it and getting it right to Dunn. Serbusic hits it out of, not Serbusic, Semideni. Too many long S.
We both know last name, yeah, siblings with those last names. So 14-12, folks. Corny still at the service line on a huge run. We knew they were going to have to make it.
Could not count Collins out yet. Emily Wind up with the swing. Schroyer with the dig. Out to Serbusic and down. Charlie Durbin gets the dig over the net.
A little far set up, almost a free ball going over.
Durbin with the dig again, a little off. Semideni brings it back in, and over the net it goes with the free ball. Serbusic tries to make him pay for that free ball and just gets blocked.
SaberCats stop the bleeding. Megson comes back in. If you're the SaberCats, this is where you really rely on that senior leadership. If you're the Lambkins, this is where you're getting some of that experience, even though they've been there before, but some of those younger players getting some of that awesome game time experience. Heck, I don't even think they need it. They're that good.
They were about to call Vandalis for a lift play, and Shimmick is asking for it, it looks like. It seemed like a preemptive whistle on the referee's part, but they are replaying it. Miscommunication on the ref side sometimes as well.
They are
Schroyer
human.
with the pass. Out to Serbusic again, and the block goes out of bounds from Fossil Ridge. Point.
Great power there.
Point Lampkins.
I believe that's Vandalist, the southpaw, back to serve. I'm also a lefty, that's why I keep getting.
Like, oh,
when the lefty is serving,
that's why the southpaw. Okay. Dunn bringing it back to Mateo Megson for the kill.
Powerful serve. Nice elevation, great downward angle.
First that play, you didn't really know what was going to happen because it was so tight to the net, but Dunn was able to bring it back. Great quality as a setter, being able to save those semi-off passes off the serve. Tight pass to the net, and Fossil Ridge make sure it stays on their side of the net.
Making a run of their own, I would say. And timeout. Oh, sub coming in, number 13. That would be Emily Johnson.
Lambrecht serving. Kind of got caught on her heels there on that pass.
Free ball sent over. Heck of a free ball, I would say.
Gallimore definitely got a good swing on that one still. Samadeni swinging back. Serbusic over the net. Durbin setting it over the... Serbusic is just using that Fossil Ridge block like it's her job right now. Point Collins. 17-14, Fossil Ridge lead. Serbusic to serve. Courtney Dix with the pass. Back row hit for Lambrecht. Tight pass.
Oh, reach over the net. I actually knew that rule, Mariah.
Good job.
After 4 years of broadcasting, I got that one down. Samantha Peters, if you're listening, you would be extremely proud that I just knew that one. Number 11 back to serve, Hannah Serbusic, has played a huge role in tonight's match.
Quick set to Mateo Megson for a kill, and looked like Fort Collins didn't even have time to react on that one. Great side out by the Fossil Ridge Sabercats. Samadeni to serve. Pass by Serbusic, out to number 9.
Goes long.
Ella Steensma just going out of bounds. Got a little too excited on that swing, it looked like.
Samadeni back to serve. Can the Sabercats get to that 20 mark?
Pass by Serbusic. Great quick set and swing by the Fort Collins Lambkins. Great assist by Vandalist to Gallimore.
Katie Simi goes out. Number 2 comes in, Ellie Brazzi.
And in comes Trinity Corney for the Fort Collins Lambkins. Jones back to serve. Matea just set herself up with that short pass, set and kill.
She's had a fantastic set here, just spiking balls into the ground. Perfect timing, great passes by the setters. They hit 20. They could be on their way, but Lambkins are not going away. We know that.
Yep. Number 5, Gallimore with the kill. Looked like they almost faked him out by bringing Trinity into the middle and thought she was going to be the one swinging, and sadly no.
Sub coming in, Marilyn Schroyer coming in for 5. Taylor Gallimore coming in for the serve.
Durbin with the pass. Lambrecht to Zune and shoves it over the court.
That's out for sure, and they're going to call it out, 21-17. Yep. That was, I mean, no one was over there if they were going to try to hit it, but.
Just an inch shorter, that would have been a little nerve-wracking for the Sabercats.
Number 4 coming in, Emily Wind.
Peyton Dunn
Back
at the serve.
Yep.
Pass by Schroyer. Vandalist to Trinity Corney with the kill.
And they need Corney big with these next few points.
Vandalist has had a great game as well. She's been making some great athletic plays. Something any coach would want out of a good setter. 21-18, Fossil with the lead still. Kinsman serving, Brazzi with the pass. Zoom. Oh, barely caught it.
I believe it was going out, but it went off.
That one was soaring out of bounds, and Kinsman just sadly bailed her out. Sad for the Lambkins, not as sad for Fossil.
Few subs here. Katie Simadeni coming in, number 16, and I believe is that Courtney Dix coming in to serve. 22-18, 3 points to go. This game is coming to an end, possibly.
Pass by Jones to Vandalist, out to Serbusic, using that block yet again to get the kill.
Beautiful. Her and Corney, man, they've just played
quick
excellent
rotation.
volleyball.
Yeah, it seemed like Corney's barely come in, and now she's in the back row serving. Quick back and forth between the two teams in the last few points. Simadeni with the off pass, and Fort Collins will get the point to bring it to a 2-point game.
Let's see if any of the coaches want to call a timeout or if they're going to let the players play.
Ride it out and see what happens. Simadeni down the middle of the court.
Kind of gave a iffy pass on the play before. They go right back to her, and she comes through. What a beautiful spike. We got a timeout, 23-10. Sabercats just need 2. Lampkin's trying to slow down the momentum. We'll take one potentially final break. Samantha always calls a little too early, but we'll take a quick break and be right back. Back here at Fossil Ridge High School, libero, believe.
Charlie Durbin serving.
Yes, ma'am.
Vandalist to Serbusic. That has been the combination tonight.
Big point out of the timeout. That's what you love to see.
Needed that. Keep this game going. Take it to 5 sets, hopefully, for the Fort Collins Lambkins. 2-point game, 23-21. Fossil Ridge with the first 2 sets. Fort Collins with one of them, so 2-1 count. Fort Collins looking to carry this thing on. Vandalist serves. Dix with the pass. Quick set and a miss hit by Megson.
She's been so dominant in this set. Looks like she took her eye off the ball, was looking at where she might be hitting it, but nevertheless.
You saw Dunn say, my bad. So maybe a missed set, maybe missed timing on the hit as well. Either way.
Redemption. Oh, I would say another missed timing, missed jump, but she gets just enough to get to set points. We have one more round of subs coming in. Number 8, Rachel Lambert.
Will this be the last set?
Will it? That is the question.
To be determined.
But that Lampkin defense is just so pesky. Don't make many mistakes.
Pass by Serbusic, out to Serbusic to hit. Tip, and it was out of bounds for the game.
Oh my gosh, she dove for it and pulled back at the last second. Beautiful. Oh my gosh.
That was a seal dive for the win.
Oh my gosh, just a great matchup overall. Great atmosphere. Cheerleaders everywhere.
Can't ask for a much better environment for any game with this in-city rivalry. Being a very close match every single set. That was a great game. Hats off to the Fort Collins Lambkins and the Fossil Ridge Sabercats.
Yes, ma'am. Fossil takes the first set 25-18. Collins takes the next one 25-16. The biggest one was that third set, 30-28 Fossil. and they take it 25-22 to end the game. For Mariah Betros, Randall McCoy, Phil Mildred in Denver, I am Cody McCoy. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you for football tomorrow night.
Northern Colorado High School Volleyball, live on Stream It Sports NoCo. This broadcast has been brought to you by Jim's Wings, Northern Colorado's favorite wings since 1991. By Pedersen Toyota in Fort Collins, everything cars made easy. And by First Bank. Visit any of our convenient locations in Northern Colorado. First Bank, banking for good.